Welcome to Captain Kyle's Cosplay Spotlight. Today we have someone who uses a chainsaw, but not for lumber. Apparently she enjoys killing zombies in her spare time. We have Juliet Starling from Lollipop Chainsaw.
Nice to be here.
So I understand you are from a family of zombie hunters. Mm-hmm. This is like what you do.
Yep.
How exactly did they break this to you?
Well, it wasn't exactly broken to me. I killed my first zombie at just 6 months old. I had a sharpened rattle. 6 months old. So I didn't really like to break it to me. It's been a family business.
6 months old, you killed a zombie with a sharpened rattle.
Not a big deal. It's a thing.
Wow. And they didn't want to call child services on your parents for giving you sharp objects as a 6 month old?
Well, it's not like we advertise that we're zombie hunters. Zombies come, we kill. We save lives. What's there to argue about?
Well, that's very true. So do you have special powers that mortal
Not
man?
powers, per se. Just lots of training. I have my sensei. He trains me mostly. We do a lot of karate training as well. The only power I do have is star power. If I kill enough zombies, I will be covered with a rainbow outline, and I just get to kill them a lot faster.
A rainbow outline. Mm-hmm. Is that
And it plays the song Mickey. Hey, Mickey, you're so fine.
Really? Mm-hmm. This is
just plays out of nowhere.
That's an odd power to have. Hey, Mickey. So apparently your powers also support gay marriage, which is kind of cool.
Oh, of
with
course.
The whole rainbow. Yeah, awesome. So at family reunions, what kind of conversations do you have? Do you compare scores? I killed 17 zombies last week. I only killed 2. It was a slow week. I had school.
We have normal conversations. How have your grades been in school? I have 3.6. No big deal. I'm also head of the cheerleader squad, so I hear a lot about that. People ask me about my zombie training. We sometimes compare skills. We have combat.
So
normal family stuff.
Exactly, like most redneck family reunions. Mm-hmm. Okay. Apparently, you're not the unpopular one in school, so you have a good social life. Mm-hmm. I understand you have a boyfriend?
Oh, I do. His name's Nick Carlisle. He told me he loves me on my last birthday, so things are going really well.
Didn't he kind of get bit and you beheaded him?
It was one time. Well, you see, there's a lot of positives to being a decapitated head. I can put in my bag, take him to see movies for free. Carpal tunnel syndrome, totally immune. And wow. I am the only girl with a decapitated head for a boyfriend. It's totally cool.
Wow. Doesn't he miss some parts that you might actually be interested in at some point?
I mean, it's not a big deal because now he has a body. It's not his, but he has one.
This is not a conversation you expect to have every day. So you don't really feel like an outsider. You manage to, balance zombie hunting and...
Really, with being head cheerleader, as I said, it really helps to normalize my life. So sure, I zombie hunt on this side, but most of my life is pretty normal.
Oh.
Normal 18-year-old girl, kill some zombies, decapitated boyfriend, not a big deal.
Yeah, that's like every girl I know.
Mm-hmm.
So you kill these zombies. You don't think, you're interfering with their rights? I mean, is there an undead American, society that's really down on you because you're taking away their right to chomp on people?
Not that we've ever heard from, because most zombies come from the Rotten World dimension, so they're kind of not really part of our world. So coming into our world, it's kind of a violation of our rights.
Right, and have you thought about getting immigration involved to help you, get them back into their world?
It's easier if you just kill them because we tried to get immigration involved once and they ate them, so it didn't really work out.
Ouch. I noticed your weapon of choice is a chainsaw. Mm-hmm. You didn't think an M16 would be a little easier, or
Where's the fun in that? Chainsaw's more fun. It's a lot more maneuverable than a gun. Gun, you're out of bullets. Chainsaw just goes.
Does it use gas?
Not mine. It's magical. It's not a big deal.
Magical. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, so do you also know spells and magical stuff like that?
I've been trying to get more into that, the ritual I did on my boyfriend to save him. It was really, really complicated, but I've been trying to learn more.
Wow.
They're not easy.
So do you like watch the Harry Potter stuff and like pick up tips?
The magic in those is so unrealistic.
So unrealistic.
So unrealistic.
Because animating boyfriends' decapitated heads is, realistic.
Well, was it like a flick of a wand? It took a lot. It was a whole ritual.
Did you have to like sacrifice a goat or,
No, I just had to draw some things on the ground, say some things, meditate a while. Just taxing.
Taxing, yeah. Writing is taxing. So these zombies that you're killing and using spells to reanimate boyfriends. But these zombies, they come from another dimension. It's not like we're all infected,
No, we're not infected. That's crazy talk. No, they come from the dimension, like I said, called the Rotten World, but they can come to our world if a portal gets open, and they can bite humans like us and turn them into zombies.
So they're kind of recruiting. Okay. Swelling their numbers.
I mean, they killed my whole high school, so yeah.
You seem remarkably unfazed by that.
Well, I mean, it's really upsetting that they killed everyone and all my friends are dead. But on the other hand, I get to do some really cool stuff when that happens.
Wow.
Try to stay positive.
Yeah, positive attitude. Yeah, Jerry Robbins stuff. Huh? So do you have a main nemesis from the Rotten Dimension?
There is Killer Billy. He's the zombie of all zombies. He's pretty much the god of the zombie world. He's pretty much a giant Elvis-looking douchebag. So he's a pretty big deal.
A douchebag. Okay, I think we know a few of those. So with this confrontation between you, I mean, you can't just talk it out.
Oh, I already killed him.
You already killed him. So you have no more arch nemesis.
Not really, just the regular zombie now and then, because Killer Billy's gone now. I mean, there might be another zombie god to take his place at some point, but for now, we're pretty good.
All right, well, that's good to know. I'm very happy that you've...
Crisis averted.
Yeah, good job. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we have to thank you for stopping the zombies from invading us.
Anytime, it was my pleasure.
Yeah, and apparently a really cool hobby. Well, we'll be right back after some cosplay with Constance, and we'll meet the cosplayer behind Juliet Starling.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right.
Awkward silence.
Welcome to Cosplay with Constance. I'm Constance, and today we thought it would be fun to do a killer movie match quiz, where we walk up to different cosplayers, I give them the name of the killer or the villain for movies, and they give us the name of the movie. All in the spirit of Halloween. First one, Freddy. Nightmare on Elm Street!
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Friday the 13th. It's Michael Myers. Halloween!
Halloween.
Friday the 13th. Jason Voorhees. Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
That's Friday the 13th. Correct. Pennywise.
It.
Zorax. Dirty Toilet. Ghostface. Scream.
Scream.
Scream. Pinhead. Hellraiser.
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser. Norman Bates.
It's the Bates Motel. Psycho.
Psycho.
Psycho. Leatherface.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Chucky.
Child's Play. Child's Play.
Child's Play.
That's Child's Play. Jerry Dandridge.
I don't know.
I know that one, but it's escaping me at the moment. I got a blank on that one.
Don't know that one. It's Fright Night. Imhotep.
The Mummy.
Mummy.
That's from Mummy. It's Damien Thorne.
The Omen.
The Omen.
No clue. Samara.
Was it The Ring?
I draw a blank. I can see it in my head.
Don't know that one either. It's from The Ring. Jack Torrance.
The Shining.
Oh, Shining.
You guys are giving me bad ones. I don't know. I love beans. Captain Spaulding.
House of a Thousand Corpses or The Devil's Rejects.
Correct. It's like a bonus point there.
House of Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects.
Pass. Tooth Fairy.
I know this one. I don't know.
That is Darkness Falls.
I saw the Rock's version of the Tooth Fairy, so I don't know.
Kayako.
The zappiness in my brain is going bye-bye. I don't know.
Which one?
Kayako.
Wait, is that the audition or something like that?
I know that. I can't think of what it's called. I've got to pass.
It's from The Grudge. We have our last question, Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street.
Sweeney Todd is Sweeney Todd. The Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
I hate when I know them, but I can't answer it. I don't know. I love beans.
I Love Beans is correct.
I Love Beans is
I would have also taken Demon Barber of Fleet Street, but you know, we'll take what we can get. She did the best so far.
Ah, wait, really?
Woohoo!
That's all we have time for today. Thank you for joining us, and back to you, Kyle.
Welcome back. That was a great cosplay with Constance. I'm not even going to go there. You might recognize Juliet from our Cosplay with Constance because actually she's on the show, but I figured at this point you might want to get to know the person behind the microphone. So why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Constance Chesney. I'm part of Give No F's cosplay.
Give No F's?
Give No F's.
Like, what do you have against that letter?
It's just a horrible letter. Like, I collect comic books, and in the F section of my comics, I don't have anything there.
Really? No
So,
Fantastic Four?
no.
Well, you're missing out on some. No Fright Night comics? Do you like horror comics?
Sorry, no. All out. No F's.
So why did you decide to cosplay Juliet?
I play a lot of video games, and Juliet Starling from Lollipop Chainsaw, one of my favorite games. It's just fun to play. The witty banter between her and Nick throughout the game is just hysterical. So,
Do you have that
fun
like in real
character.
life between you and your own disembodied boyfriend?
Oh yes, of course. He's wittier than I am, though. So.
That could be a problem. Okay. Maybe you got to find a less witty person. How long have you been into cosplay?
About 2 years. Yeah, 2 years.
And what got you started? Why did you decide to become the cosplayer and give no F's about it?
Well, ever since I was a kid, I would always dress up for Halloween, and costumes are always fun. But then one year, my sister dragged me to Wizard World in Philly, and I decided to dress up. So.
Awesome. So I'd have to say Wizard World is responsible for a lot of cosplayers. Do you do other cosplays? Do you have other?
I have a few. I do Claire Redfield from Resident Evil 2 and her Revelations 2 costume. I do Lara Croft and Jadzia Dax from Deep Space Nine. I think that's about it.
So 3 out of 4 are video game related. So
Yes.
yeah, you really like the video games.
Oh yeah.
Do you have any others planned for the future?
I'm trying to do Vicky Grimm from Army Men. It's another video game. I'm working on Morgan.
Sensing a theme.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm doing Morgan from Dragon Age. I'm currently making her costume and another video game character.
Wait, didn't you skip a cosplay there? I think you have one maybe from a certain series.
Oh, Maggie Green, maybe from Walking Dead.
Yeah,
Have I done
maybe.
that? I don't know.
Weren't you in a little film?
Me, never.
No.
Never done film.
You've never done film. Okay. We won't talk about that. Look up 50 Shades of Gov. Only recommended, though, for mature viewers. Don't watch it if you're, 4.
But you say mature viewers. I'm immature.
Well, yeah, that's why you should not watch it ever.
Okay.
But being in it's different. Have you had any interesting experiences while cosplaying?
At one Wizard World convention, I made my boyfriend dress up as one of the Knights of the Round Table from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And Brandon Routh from Superman, Dylan Dog, he heard the coconuts and stopped us and signed the coconuts. And we talked to him. He introduced himself to us. So it was pretty cool.
That's really cool. So you were actually like, who is pretending to be on the horse and who was...
He was doing both.
He was doing both. Okay.
I taught him how to use the coconuts.
So were the coconuts brought over by a European or a African swallow?
I was by South African swallow.
Okay. 'Cause
Two of them.
they're
They had
bigger.
it 2 strings. They were holding it together. It was a thing.
That's incredible. Any other celebrities react to your?
Not while cosplaying. I proposed to Nicholas Brandon once. He said yes.
Really? So
Yeah, it's
what
a
did your
pretty big
boyfriend
deal.
think about that?
Oh no, he told me to cut it off, but I told him no because I'm going to stay engaged to Nicholas Brandon.
Were you a big fan of Buffy?
Yeah, I'm pretty much in. I have my foot in every fandom.
I see. So what other fandoms other than Buffy and apparently a lot of video games?
I play pretty much every game out there. I watch Stargate, Star Wars, Star Trek, anything with Star, Battlestar. Doctor Who as well. I've been getting into, and I kind of heard about The Walking Dead. It seems cool. Maybe I'll start watching that.
Really?
But I also read comics, so mostly Deadpool. But, yeah.
Deadpool. Okay. So why Deadpool? Because he's a smart aleck, just like you seem to have a thing for smart alecks.
I really do. It's wit. Wit is number one.
Wit is cool. So do you have any advice for anyone who wanted to, be a cosplayer?
Advice. Let's see.
Stay away from guys who dress as the governor.
Stay away from him at all costs. No, the real advice is no matter what you're doing, who you're cosplaying as, what character, have fun. If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. That's it. That's all I can think of.
Absolutely. So you're actually part of the show. I guess you guys figured that out because she's in that little snippet that no one in the studio audience has seen yet. But
Not yet.
yeah,
We'll get there.
we'll get there. So what is your goal with, cosplay? What do you want to be when you grow up? Or do you want to grow up?
I don't ever want to grow up. No, that's too boring. I actually tried adulthood at once, but I put in my 2 weeks notice. I'm done with that. Goal is to be an actress. So cosplay kind of helps to bring that out a bit.
So you did a very good job in character as Juliet. So didn't you do a good job as? What do you think? Are we going to see her in movies one day? You think so? Yeah.
Hopefully. Probably your movies, but
Yeah, well, on YouTube, but.
It's a start.
Well, thanks so much for giving a little peek behind the scenes of you, since a lot of people see you. Yeah, I guess we'll be seeing you again on the show again and again and again, so we don't have to call you back in. But
I'll be here.
you'll be here. Awesome. Any final words for anyone? Anything you want to say? You want to say hi to anybody? Any disembodied heads out there?
Go to facebook.com/group cosplay and follow my Give No F's cosplay page. That's all I can think of at any rate.
That works.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plugs. That's what we're all about. Not that I put up anything about Captain Kyle here.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know who that guy is. Well, thanks so much. We'll be back with a little cosplay moment, and in the meantime, we hope to see you on the con floor and have fun. Cosplay on.
Cosplay on.
Hello, everyone. This is Captain Kyle. I'm reporting live from Walker Stalker, Philadelphia. And we're here with Saxon Sharbino. She was in Poltergeist, and it was called Touch, the show, and other things, I'm sure.
Yes.
How are you enjoying the convention?
This is my first convention where I have my own booth. I've come to Walker Stalkers with my little sister, Brighton, who's Lizzie on The Walking Dead. So I'm really enjoying it.
So you got a lot of people coming and recognizing you from Poltergeist and stuff?
Yeah, and I have my little poster up, Poltergeist. A couple people have come by with them.
Have you ever dealt with the real-life Poltergeist?
I have not dealt with a real-life Poltergeist. On set of Poltergeist, though, they did invite like a medium psychic lady, and they wanted her to do all this stuff, and I was way too scared.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to mess with that either. So you see a lot of people walking around here, and they're not dressed in normal clothing. They look like they're walking out of The Walking Dead or other shows as well. What do you think of these cosplayer people?
Some of them, actually quite a few of them, have scared me. There was a lady walking around with a fish tank, and she would growl, and that was a little scary. There was also a zombie priest with like an entourage, and he would just like look at you and like scream. I actually got called out for being really afraid of one zombie because he lunged at me. So it's just like they're very realistic, I gotta say.
So would you like to have revenge on them and cosplay someone who like kills zombies?
For sure. I don't know how scary I would be. Maybe with your help, I could look scary.
Are you saying I'm scary?
I'm saying you probably know a lot about cosplay and gonna help me look scary.
That's a good recovery right there. That is awesome. So if you were going to cosplay, and it doesn't have to be Walking Dead or any of the shows you've been in, what character would you like to cosplay?
That's a tough one. I think I would like to cosplay Lizzie, because my little sister's Lizzie, and I think it'd be kind of funny, because everyone comes up to me and is like, "Are you Lizzie?" What if I'm like, "Yeah, I am," you know? Yeah, well, I do say it. She is my sister. But that way I could like totally, like, I already have a step up on being Lizzie, you know? I'm already one step ahead.
Yeah, well.
I was just born and it happened, you know?
Good genes. Genes are good. Are you working on anything new?
Yes. I have a TV show called Love that's going to come out on Netflix. I play Simone. And I'm working on 2 songs. I'm not quite sure when I'm going to be releasing them, but someday soon. Follow me on Twitter, and you'll know that release date. At Saxon Sharbino.
I'll actually put that
Right there.
See, right there. That's where you follow her on Twitter.
Yeah.
All right, and what would you say to all your hordes of fans out there?
Thank you for being my fan.
That was very short and sweet. I like that. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was lovely interviewing you, and that's all we have for now. But have fun and cosplay on.
Cosplay on.
Interested in cosplay, but you're not sure where to start? Get my book, Elements of Cosplay, Costume and Beyond, available on Amazon.com. Thank you for watching Captain Kyle's Cosplay Spotlight. If you enjoyed this episode, here's a few more you may enjoy. And don't forget to click the link to subscribe. Have fun and cosplay on.